and I'll keep it hush.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome again to Savage Gaming, and today we've got a special new series starting. And as you can see, it's called Astroneer. So this is also an early access game. So it's not a full release. There's some glitches and some problems with it. But I've done a few saves with it and it's been pretty fun. Hasn't been too bad. It's a bit of a learning curve, and you tend to make a lot of mistakes, but you know, that's what makes these survival games so cool. So without further ado, let's start. So I've chosen this orange dude here, as you can see above the launch wording and icons here. You can choose different characters, but I'm going to go with this orange dude because I've never played with it before. So without further ado, let's do this. Boom. Right. So we're going to launch off our spaceship and we are going to land on this planet. Now you can go to other planets in this game, so there are other planets. Just get a good eye for what's around me. There's two of these. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna land now. So there's a couple of things we want to let you guys know about before we start. And the first thing is there are sandstorms in the game. These sandstorms, they will kill you unless you find some sort of refuge. In the beginning, if a sandstorm comes and you're close enough, get into your habitat, otherwise you're going to have to make a hole for yourself. So that's the first warning I'm going to give you guys. The other warning I'm going to give you guys, this game is, the planets are fully terraformable. So if I pull out my little gun here, I can shape the terrain. I can literally add, take away, and seriously do what I want with it, and it'll take power away from you. So if we look at our character, you've got this little backpack. These in the middle here, these little yellow lines that are coming back, those are the power lines. And then this is where these little round things here with the white borders, they can store things. Okay, so we start out, you're on your own, you're on this planet. This little blue line that's sort of tethering me to the ship, or to the habitat, or where we landed from, that thing gives me my oxygen and helps recharge my pack. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get some raw materials. So originally it all looks like it's just rock and barren and pretty polygonal, if I can put it to you that way, but don't let the looks deceive you. This game is gorgeous and it does pretty well. So here we can see on our right it says collect resin, and we must use our terrain tool. So we already used that because I showed you how we shaped the terrain, but now let's gather some resin. So once you've gathered enough resin, it'll pop a thing, and if I press Q, it'll pop a resin in your pack. So you have to collect enough in order to make an entire resin. You can't just shoot one of these things and go, oh, I've got resin. It's not going to work that way. So gather some resin. They're normally these purple round pipe looking efforts in the ground. I'm going to get 3 resin because 3 resin is going to give us what we want to do and what I want to show you in this episode for now. So let's do that. Then you can see here this little round thing that's following us around. That's to extend. So I'm gonna first make a bit of space here for us, guys. I just want to make a bit of space with our little terraforming device. So we're going to say extend, and then we're going to need 1 resin. So we can either press Q on our backpack and drag the resin there. Okay, so that's the one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is if you've got resin in stock, so sort of on your backpack, you just click on the resin button there, and this is going to pop out. So you're going to have this little extra pop out here, and this other tether is also going to follow you around. And all that does is that's basically for your base building. So to extend your base, and to get to build things that you want to build. So let me show you guys the first thing that we could do. So we're going to pop the resin in there. It's now going to build this big cool station, and we're going to have an option here. So there's a printer, there's research, smelter, vehicle bay. Okay, and that's all we've got at this stage. So I'm going to build research center first. So in order to build this, I'm going to need compound. So there you can see it says compound needed. I need 2 compound. So I didn't see if there was compound close by. I know this is where we were with the resin. Compound is normally this white. There we go. I see some in the distance. There's normally this white, round, bubbly looking stuff. So we're going to take a quick run down there. Now, remember, if you run away from your base and you don't have a tether or a connection to your base, you're going to lose oxygen pretty quickly, and you've got no way to get more power. So you need to be careful. I want to get at least 2 compound. I've got no power, so I've got to run back, get some more power. I can't stand there and wait, otherwise I'll run out of oxygen. I'm going to run there. Instead of putting the compound there, I'm going to open my backpack. And at the bottom here, you can select solar, battery, tethers. I'm going to make tethers. Tethers are going to give me an opportunity to get a little bit further away from my base. And without too much danger, being able to explore a bit further. So let's place a tether. And when you place a tether, you'll see there's a blue sort of line connecting it. If I go too far, that line disappears. And that just means that the tether won't work. So let's pop 1 tether down. Let's go. Oh, too far. Let's pop another tether down. And I think we'll pop 1 more down. There we go. So that should put us close enough to this area to be able to be connected to our oxygen supply and our power supply from our base. And that'll give us a nice bit of compound there. Now, it does go deeper in the ground. I mean, we can dig pretty deep before we sort of run out of resource there. And it's not that deep, but I mean it's not just on the surface. So that's pretty cool. It gives us a little bit there. Let's just see. Let's let our power charge up. We've got about 3 blocks now. We've got 3 compounds. So let's just run back to base. Let's build our research center, and let's get that over and done with. So I'm going to build that. Research done. Lovely. So that's our little research center. Now, in front here, these little black things, or these black bars, that's power for the base. So we need a way to power the base. The only way we're going to get that done, or not the only way, but at this stage, the easiest way, is we go to our backpack and we're going to select solar. So we go, yeah, baby, solar. So the solar panel automatically connects to your backpack, so that can charge you with power via solar, or you can pop it, you can stick it in here. So I want to take this one and put it on this workbench here. That's going to give this workbench some power when the sun comes up. So yeah, it's limited to solar at this stage, but there are other ways. There's generators, there's wind turbines, there's a whole bunch of things. But I mean, you need a lot more advanced materials in order to build these things. And you need to research some of the technologies as well. I'm just going to make sure here in our hole, there's no more hidden compound. Okay, so there's no hidden compound. So we're confronted with a few things. Either we can leave this hole or we can fill it up. It's up to us what you want to do, or up to you what you want to do. And that'll, you can leave the holes here. Sometimes they're in awkward places and you want to fill them up, especially when you start building rovers and trucks and things like that. So let's put some more tethers down. I want to get to a good spot because I see there's more compound down there. And we need more resin. And there's these things, you'll see this light blue sort of outcrop here with the arrow going down. That is for oxygen. So that'll actually give you, similar to like compound where you collect it on your backpack, you can collect oxygen, and then it'll give you extra oxygen if you start running out. And then this outcrop here, this purple one, let me just build another tether and get a bit closer for you guys. This little purple one, this is going to give us resin as well. And then you get white or whitish ones as well, champagne colored ones. And those will give you compound. So I'm just going to empty this thing out, get as much resin as I can. I see the wind's picking up a bit, so we might be encountering a storm. Let's have a look. I don't see one coming. But it's becoming daylight, so our things are going to start getting powered up, which is really cool. Okay, so let's just quickly run back to base here. I want to get a vehicle bay built up for us as well. Hold on a sec. Do that. Pop another resin in there. It's not really suiting us at this stage with the space-wise. Okay, so we've got a bit of resin there. I know there was some more resin stuck up here, so let's just go mine that out quickly as well, so we don't waste our resin. Okay, some more popping in through there. So you can dig down a little bit, guys, and you are going to find a little bit more. Sometimes some deposits go deeper than others. Some just take a while. Or don't go as deep, I should say. So this is looking good. This is looking good. We've got some power. We've got our oxygen. Let's go get some more resin. See if there's any more. Don't see any more down here. So we've depleted that resin deposit. So we've got to find more. We just got to look around a bit. That looks new. What's that? That's organic matter, right? That's fine. But yeah, so we're just going to start getting our stuff together. We've got some more resins. We've got at least one resin. So let's pop that in there. That leaves us some space on our backpack. I'm going to go look to see if we can find some more. So I'm going to put another tether up here. I just found some more resin. So I'm going to pop this tether here. So this here, again, we've got some more resin. Let's use this up quick. Because I think for the vehicle bay, we need aluminium, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll show you guys how to find that as well. I mean, there's no way or tutorial going, hey, this is where you find this and this is where you find that. You just get certain materials and you have to find it on your own. So, and find out how to get it on your own. So let's pop this in here. Let's open another table up for us here. Okay, so we've got our research center. We want to get our vehicle bay. Right, so we need 2 aluminium for our vehicle bay. So we're going to have to find that now. And it's not urgent. A vehicle bay is really, it's just a convenient thing. The most ideal things to have is a fuel, I think it's a fuel condenser and a trade post. Those things are really, really, really good to have. So I'm going to show you what these white balls do as well. I don't know if you've noticed them. When we came down, there's these white balls. Now, as you know, or if you don't know, NASA and the space agency, when they land certain things on planets like rovers and that, they'll actually use these inflatable balls so that the item can't get damaged. So here we go. We've got some hydrazine. Let's take that, and we've got some aluminium, and let's put that in our backpack. So we already got 1 aluminium here. Let's go and pop this next one as well. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, we've got some organic, which we don't really need at this stage, and copper. So we've got 1 of each really at the end of the day, which isn't too bad. That's pretty good. You don't always get what you want, unfortunately, but I would say that's not too bad. Oh, okay, there's a bit stuck there. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 aluminium in here. Okay, don't need any more. Okay, and what you can do, guys, and this is also very important because some guys get really lost with this. You can take this stuff and you can just dump it here by your base. There's stuff you're not going to use now, or you don't need right now, you can use later. Just dump it. It's the easiest thing. Then you've still got your space. You can get some more materials until you've built your trucks and your rovers and things like that. That's the best way to do it. I mean, just literally keep a good spot. I see there in the distance there's something as well. Okay, we've got those 2 balls. Let's put up another tether quickly. There we go. Because I want to get to the spaceship. And I'll tell you guys why. Spaceships carry really cool stuff inside them, but there's a little bit of work to be done to get inside the spaceship, and that's what I want to show you guys. So okay, I've run out of tethers. That's as far as I'm going to get without a tether. So let's check it out. Alright, this one looks like it's, oh yes, it's already half exposed. But sometimes you'll find in these spaceships they sort of buried underground, and you can't get much stuff from them. So you have to sort of terraform in order to get the stuff. So we've got some copper. Yes, being that's nice. Some more copper. What's this? Titanium. It's a rare item. Keep that. Some more organic, and then we've got a seat, which is going to save us when we build our truck and our rover. So we're going to take our seat, and we're going to mosey on off back to our base for now. And there's still more to find at the spaceships. Normally there's a research sort of like a pod that you put on the research thing, which I'd like to show you guys. And then I think we'll call this episode an episode. But we'll pop the seat down here for now. There we go. Let's just see what else do we need. Okay, we can drop this material as well. So let's empty that out. Oh yes, guys, and if you die in this game, you lose whatever was in your backpack, but your body lies where you died, basically. So you can always go back and get whatever you collected on your previous life from your backpack. That's guaranteed only if you can find your body again. So sometimes you explore quite far out, and then you can't find your previous body. And also, if you'll lose your rover as well. So if you have a truck or a rover, you're going to lose those as well. So I'm just going to do a quick little search around here, see if there's anything of value, because I know a lot of the times there's a research capsule close by here. Now I'm just doing a quick look around. It doesn't look like there is anything. Okay. It doesn't look like there is anything here for us, guys. We are not that lucky. Okay. I don't see a research capsule. Let's see how our power. Okay, our power is very, very low and quite slow. But that's not the end of the world. We'll take a quick run back to base. And the reason I do this is because if a sandstorm comes, then we are in trouble and we need protection. So you can't just hang around and wander anywhere you like and hope for the best. Okay. So, guys, that's our first day. We've built a few things. We've built our research center. We've built a second pod here. We've done some extensions. We can add power to these nodules. We're going to build our vehicle bay. We're halfway there. And I think in the next episode, we'll finish that up and get that done. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed our first episode of Astroneer. There's a lot of potential here. There's underground cave systems. There's all kinds of materials. It's pretty funky, and you can travel to other planets. But, I mean, we'll get there in the next few videos. So bear with me there. It does take a little bit of time, but I want to show you guys the basics here in the first 1 or 2 videos, just so that you guys get an idea of what the game's about, how it plays, and, yeah, what to do in it, and, you know, how to craft things. So, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you like what you see, and if you want more videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.